What's up, everyone? We are back. Some more Hades. Did a really awesome close call win on the last one. It's like they want the shield this time, but honestly, I really want to play with the sword. We're using the aspect of Arthur, which is very difficult to use. It's really slow, but we get bonus max HP and damage reduction. And it has this really cool AoE for the damage reduction. And a ton of damage on the last hit. So I just absolutely love this. For keepsake, we want Aphrodite to push the damage reduction. We kind of accept that we're going to take a lot of hits using this. So our goal is to mitigate the damage we take from those hits. Wow, heat 12 with this, huh? So I guess adds 2 heat and we only need 1. Let's find something smaller. Or actually, what if we turn the calisthenics program down 1 and crank that up to make enemies less tanky but a tougher third act boss. Now, I've never seen the extreme measures version of Theseus and the Minotaur, so there's a good chance we'll get bodied on that fight. It's hard enough with them being 40% faster, but see what we can do. There's Aphrodite right on schedule.
My lady Aphrodite, once more you've graced me with your presence and your favor, which inspire the best from me. Let this modest gift of ambrosia signify I am forever in your debt.
I didn't realize we were giving her ambrosia. I thought it was nectar.
I'd say you've honored me more times than I could count, but that would be a lie now, wouldn't it? I so admire your devotion and your perseverance. If ever you do reach us on Olympus, I should very much enjoy getting to know you even better then.
Price of unlocking lore.
About the beating of your heart, dearest. Oh, it's the little Gorgon.
I'd rather not talk about that.
You underworld dwellers and your complicated feelings. I can never get enough. My blessings to the both of you then,
So we kind of wanted a main attack week, but we could settle for special.
No love without pain.
So it's just fairly important that we hit them with that special before they start hitting us. So a lot of damage reduction stacked into that special now.
There. Got me a knucklehead.
So we're going to be dishing a lot of damage, and we're going to be taking a lot of damage. Oh, this field that we generate also slows down enemy projectiles and enemy movement speed. So early hammer is really exciting. There's a one hammer upgrade that I've taken on almost every run with the sword. It's very scary, but also kind of fits the theme of how we play. So it reduces our max HP substantially, but we heal every time we hit enemies. I think it was that yep, it's right there. So I'm a sucker for,
Let's go, Stygius.
I don't even know what, the idea of a paladin-esque play style. So it should make us be able to recover from any chump damage we take on rooms, but it makes boss fights really scary when they're dishing out large chunks of damage, or when we have trouble getting in close to actually regenerate our health. Particularly when we're fighting Hades at the end, I feel like it'll be like 2 hits and we're dead. So between each hit, we basically have to get in like 10 hits to heal up. So we will definitely go down to Chaos here. Any max HP upgrades we get will also be highly reduced. So instead of 25, it'll be maybe like 7.
We are the sum of all decisions that we make and that are made for us.
That's actually a pretty sweet quote. I think we might actually dash strike a decent amount. It's hard to say. It's like I don't think about it too much. This has to be better than I give it credit for, but it just feels 14% feels like such a small number. And like that's not even taking into account wanting to get like epics and legendaries, so I mean that's a meaningful amount of gold increase and the punishment's not that bad. Oh, we have to attack. We can't take that. Yeah, we'll take this and then just try to be a little extra careful. Not Aphrodite, Artemis here. I would love to get Artemis for our base attack.
Again, huh?
She's all about criticals, and she can crank some stupid damage numbers for us. So that hurt very badly. But as long as we can play well for the next few moments, we can get that health back. That's the beauty of this hammer. And like we go from taking like 15 damage in here to 6. I would like to get the Aphrodite blessing to make her weak duration longer though. I'd like to be able to put that field down and then they all stay weak for the duration of the field.
You found me, Artemis.
So we'll try to keep that on our radar.
Everybody on Olympus is a total disappointment, Zagreus. Why, someday maybe you could meet Callisto. She goes hunting with me all the time. Bet you don't see many woodland nymphs down there.
So yeah, Deadly Strike is probably what we want. For sure what we want.
Time to hunt.
We've got enough gold, we can hit up that shop. So you don't have to waste a room on a key.
Must be something I can use.
Max HP is going to be really important for us. We're going to get that every opportunity we can. And 10 is not quite as bad as I thought it would be. Karen is engaging as always.
Enjoy it, Charon, mate. Don't go thinking I'm just being kind to get you to lower your prices for me. That would be unconscionable. Charon, I always thought Olympians never consorted with chthonic gods such as yourself, but it sounds like Hermes is a close colleague of yours. You wouldn't happen to know why he's helping me, would you?
No, I just hope, beyond hope, that one day he just says like,
I'm sorry, mate.
what's
I
up?
meant you no offense.
A southern accent. Pomegranates aren't usually worth our gold, but it's tempting because I know it's going to hit a good blessing early on. So I'm going to factor that into the opportunity cost. And I'm going to crank our base attack. I mean, we do so much damage already that any percentages are pretty hefty increase. Alright, why does it seem like we're attacking way faster? Am I just crazy? Did something happen that I didn't notice?
Nice.
You have 2 max HP from the,
Where to?
So gold isn't better yet. So we might as well go with the blessing. We'd probably want the blessing anyways, but... Yeah, we definitely dash strike a ton. That would have been a nice blessing. I don't know how I would have survived any of these rooms just using my special. Keep an eye on Chaos Gates in the future for a dash strike soon.
Lady Demeter. Your power and your wisdom have been of such help, good Lady Demeter. I'm honored, and this is the least I can do in exchange.
I was quite certain that the youth today was lacking any sort of tactfulness, young Zagreus. For once, I'm thankful to be proven wrong.
Look at us, representing the youth, shining a good light on them.
My foster brother's wayward son appears. I too once lost a child, Zagreus. I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy who worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the
I
cold
believe
remains.
her daughter is our mother. I think Persephone or Persephone is Demeter's daughter. I could be crazy though. Yo, early on, this is actually quite good. Like, I like the crystal beam, but if this could hit
Phew, that woke me up.
exactly those two. So our main attack boon and our special boon are both going to be epic by the time we get into late game, which is very exciting. We're going to be a little bit weaker for the time being, but that's a price I'm gladly willing to pay. The run is not ending on this or the next floor. You can take that to the bank. Well, I guess we can't reduce one damage down much. Let's see what's in our Infernal Trove here. Darkness, we don't want. It's not that we don't want it, we don't want to sacrifice HP to get Darkness, which is something that's only used for long-term progress, because we have Patience for that. I think I saw a fishing spot under this guy, so just try not to forget that. Don't forget we have a cast as well. I don't remember if I have the near upgrade to make the cast make us do more damage, or the one that slows them down and makes them do less damage. Well, let's do a test real quick. 84 damage when we don't crit. Well, 37, 84, 84, okay. Now let's hit him with the cast. Still 84. So our cast is going to slow them down and reduce the damage they do. It wouldn't usually take that much dumb damage just to test something, but with our hammer upgrade we can get that HP back fairly easily. Wait, does our dash strike not heal us? If so, that is both
Denizens of the
unethical and
deep,
highly
arise.
disappointing.
Got it. A hellfish.
Just another hellfish. They're actually rare fish you can get. They give you much better rewards. I think I've only got... I mean, I haven't even got all of them. And I've never gotten two of the same rare fish. So I'll just slowly increment that max HP. If we could get to like maybe 150 by the end of the run, that would be
Back,
pretty
ladies.
sweet. That might be a little ambitious though. Alright, get her with the weak immediately. Get some hits in there. Okay, see how those projectiles all slowed down? Gotta try to keep track of which one I'm actually supposed to be fighting. So we're getting bodied. But like I said, that's kind of the name of the game for us with this weapon. Not probably as much as we are though. So at this rate we are going to lose our Death's Defiance. Maybe all of our Death's Defiances. Alright, we gotta change our strategy here. Don't try to fight in the field, you're artificially limiting yourself. Get the weak, and then hit and run with dash strikes, and focus on dodging more. Alright, so we're gonna lose many Death's Defiances. That seems like an inevitability to me. So I hate to say that already, we're gonna be banking on finding Patroclus later to save this run. She is simply too fast with our slow attack speed. When I swing, I get locked into an animation and find myself a little screwed. Alright, we just have to get to the last phase. We'll have a Thanatos take care of the rest. Get that weak stacked. Nope. Crap. Keep the cast going. Cast is going to slow her down a little bit. Four HP is very... Yeah, I thought so. Alright, just for the love of God, save one Death's Defiance. Final phase. Called Thanatos here.
Hate to have to do this.
Just keep her in tight.
Don't die.
Alright, that was a little bit of a train wreck. What's up, Atake? Thank you for the consideration. I highly appreciate it. That is more generosity than I could ever hope for.
Let's hear it, Father.
So we're kind of in a bad way right now. I wonder, you would think the spike color probably has to be reduced too. So realistically, 50 max HP is probably only going to be, well, if 25 is 10, then that would probably be 20 max, which is still meaningful. Honestly though, what if we just went with something defensive, like minus 30% damage from the front? What if we rode that out for a while and just helped the face tank? You know, I would take that, but that's going to put us below the gold we need for a shop. And I don't want to risk going to a shop and not being able to buy a boon.
Clear. The Asphodel Meadows.
So we got no fishies in here. We will just move on. You hate to see gems on your first room going in, though.
More Inferno Bombers?
That was spooks. Alright, remember to get the weak stacked. That was awful. Man, we are just so slow and they're so fast.
Come on, then.
I guess maybe we should have taken a,
Pathetic.
what's his name, Dionysus boon, because I think he's got some damage mitigation as well. Honestly, so does Athena. These rewards are not what we want to see.
Set.
Thanks, Penguin. I appreciate the support. For anyone that's coming late and doesn't know what's going on, this will be posted to the YouTube channel later. But essentially, we are using a weapon that we are really bad with going in and kind of expecting to get bodied, but it's really fun to use. So we're gonna try to make it work. We had a terrible first boss fight and we're down 2 Death Defiances. If we find the right event in the 3rd act, we can get them back. There's still hope, but we're kind of praying for the proper RNG now. Oof. Come on. Get the field up. Alright, HP is actually doing better than I thought it would be. Looks like our strategy is at least somewhat paying off. So this sucks because, well, first of all, what's in this chest? Gems. Alright, we have to do gems. I am gem hungry. Having this block our walking is a little bit of a problem. The Chaos Gate can give us really good boons that stack on top of other boons, particularly if we can get a really big max HP one. But Hermes, I mean, he's the god of speed, and you can see what our biggest problem is on this run. So it's a little bit of a dilemma. I think if we don't take Hermes, there's a better chance of us finding him in the future. So we'll probably take the Chaos Gate for now.
Cheers.
And 60 gems makes me very happy. I will be on Overwatch. So I'm doing this Hades run. And then I'm doing a Slay the Spire run. So this Hades run probably has 25 minutes left in it.
Let's see.
Slay the Spire will probably be about 30 minutes. And then I'll probably take about a 20-minute break. And then I'll be on Overwatch.
In the name of Hades.
No, you do not make your own character in this game. If I did, he would not look this cool. More foes, better attack damage. That's what we want. We are Zagreus. We are the son of Hades, prince of the underworld. We are trying to escape the underworld and get to the surface so we can find our mother, Persephone, or Persephone. I can never remember which it is. We also have to keep in mind we made ourselves much weaker with that Demeter boon for a long-term investment, so it makes a little bit of sense that we're struggling. So we made all of our main attack boons common, but they're going to be epic later. I think they're up to rare now. Yeah. So we're kind of back to where we were, and in a few more rooms we're going to become quite strong. Their main attack boon becoming epic, and then this chaos boon transferring over to the positive effect. Gonna be dishing out some crazy damage. So really we just want to keep hunting for ways to reduce incoming damage, and of course keep stacking the max HP.
Time to collect.
So this is tough as well. Artemis can help us stack those criticals and keep pushing that damage. And Athena can help us to reduce incoming damage potentially. I think I'm going to go with Athena because she can also give us Death Defiances back. Yeah, it's a PC game. It's a newer roguelite. Super, super beautiful game. Amazing voice acting, amazing art. Probably my favorite roguelite ever. And it's still in early access. And they add huge updates like every couple months. Like the aspect for the sword I'm using, that just came out like less than a month ago. They've added a new god and a new weapon. Honestly, what we could really use is maybe a decent cast to give us some ranged efficacy. Get the weak stacked. I do hate how hard it is for us to apply our weak. I would have rather had that for our main attack. That's awesome, Hatake. I highly recommend it.
Vanquish all who stand against you, noble
Oh,
cousin.
I'm working on it.
I and your relatives upon Olympus shall assist you in so doing.
An exchange.
We absolutely do not want to trade that out. But that dash, ooh, she has a mean dash.
Shield of light.
Temporary iframes and deflection. That's good stuff. And that barge of death right there, that last room we were on, that takes the place of our mini boss,
Pardon the interruption.
which is nice because I hate fighting the mini boss on this floor.
You look like you could use a hand.
Alright, so here we race Thanatos. If we can kill more enemies than him, he will give us max HP, which we really want. Luckily, we have the perfect build for just face taking damage and wiping the floor with these guys. So I'm not too worried about this one. We might get this guy though. Nope, we got him. 22-1. Sorry, Thanatos. I hate to embarrass you this way, especially when I'm using your legendary keepsake. You did me a great service in the first boss.
You're all coming with me.
Ouch. Alright, maybe don't face tank too much. You've got a lead I don't even think we can lose, so just take it easy now. Excellent, excellent.
For the mirror.
Thank you for the HP.
Stay alive.
Thanatos used to be our best friend, and then we basically broke his heart, and we slowly clawed our way back into his good graces. And now we are intimate, because this is a Greek game. Sorry, not to offend Greeks, this is a ancient Greek game, to give proper context. Yo, yes please.
You hunted down a real bargain there in Charon's shop. Though how about we try a slightly bigger deal on for size right now?
I think Hunter's Mark could be really good for us. I mean, we were kind of asking for a cast, but with the way we have our cast set up, I don't think it'd be very good for us. Because usually you've got 3 casts you can throw, and then you collect them. But we have a different augment where we only have 1 cast, and it recharges after 3 seconds. I think hers is better suited for just throwing 3 out and having a better chance of one of them critting. So this room's basically going to be a DPS race for us because it's very little chance of us dodging much while in these big swinging animations. We're going to try to stay in our field if we can, but it's kind of hard. This game requires so much mobility. I wish that the Myrmidon Bracer we're using, it'd be really nice if it told us how much damage it prevented and or how much extra damage we received from getting hit from behind. I never really know if it's working out great for us. Oh, did those all just hit me? That's unfortunate. Yeah, we need to make sure our field's out before he does that attack.
Got you.
Alright, we've already taken a beating and we're just now entering the hardest phase. We might be losing our last Death's Defiance here. Alright, remember, even without the field, we can still special to apply weak. Just a couple more heads, then we can call Thanatos back to help us. Alright, we've actually gained a decent amount of HP back. Starting to feel a little more hopeful for this one. Now we call Thanatos. I was pressing the wrong button. We pray he stays in the circle. Yo, let's go.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, cool. I wouldn't probably expect too much game-oriented stuff on my Instagram. I mean, maybe. I'm not huge into social media. I made it mostly so I could connect with that organization for my competitive Overwatch team. I'll try to post every now and then to give you a sneak peek at more of my day-to-day life stuff, but alright, let's you know, I don't even really know what I want here. I would like another Aphrodite boon, please. We already took it, we can't take it again. Alright, let's just play it safe and take the Lucky Tooth. That gives us a backup Death's Defiance. Alright, use the fountain. Sure. I'd like to post some volleyball stuff on my Instagram, but I can't play volleyball right now, so that's a big bummer. With the quarantine and all. Yeah, I actually have played Diablo, but I have it on the Xbox. No, that wasn't 1, 2, 3. Those were two of my teammates. We won the championship there, so. It was actually a whole team picture, but for some reason I only had that cropped photo of it. I think my buddy sent that to me, so he could point out how short I made him look. So if I ever find the actual photo, I'll post that for the rest of my team out there, but. I play volleyball competitively, and I also coach volleyball, the high school level. Unfortunately, that season was also ended short with the pandemic stuff going around. But we don't need to talk about that too much. This is a place for positivity and getting away from gross life stuff. So this floor might be a little better suited to our current play style. I usually struggle on this floor with my ranged attacks, but getting in close and slowing them down, we're seeming to do a pretty good job. This hammer upgrade could be pretty big. I don't think we're getting many hits from behind with our speed. If this makes our AoE circle larger as well, that would be really nice. If not, I don't care for it too much. The armor would be big I just think that armor is going to be really nice in general. This floor and the next floor have a lot of armored units. Ah! At some point I want to get a laptop or a second monitor so I can have Twitch chat pulled up. Right now I've got it on my phone and it's a little bit of a pain to navigate back and forth. Once we hit our affiliate mark and kind of become more official, I think I'm going to dump some money back into the channel. Before I buy another monitor or anything like that, though, first on the list is definitely a better streaming microphone, so you guys can get some better audio quality. And maybe a chair that doesn't creak really loud every time I shift. I can only imagine. Our Curse of Chaos just now expired. Thanks, Penguin. Yeah, this game it's really beautiful and it's got some pretty fast-paced gameplay, so I felt like it was a pretty good fit for streaming. I mean, I love to play it, and I discovered this game from a YouTuber, and I loved watching them play before they stopped, so I thought I would make the content they are no longer making.
I'm grateful, dearest.
Oh, this is what we wanted.
So
they're going to be weak for much longer if we hit them with the special.
A careless choice you've made there, Zagreus. As you grow long in years, perhaps you shall learn better judgment as to whom to trust.
I'm sorry, Demeter.
Oh, thinking about it more, Demeter's actually really kind of scary to fight with those giant vortexes. So I probably should have pissed off Aphrodite. Yeah, this is a bad situation. These guys are just peppering me with arrows. Sorry, as long as we survive this room, we should be able to recoup some HP on the next room. We really want to find another Hermes boon though, and pray for some attack speed. I don't know how I dodged all those swords, but please get me out of this infernal room. Alright, you owe me, Demeter. Give me something good.
You'll exercise more wisdom in such interactions moving forward.
This game is a PC game. It is not free. Healing effects are more potent. I hope, beyond hope, that affects our sword. 30% though, when we heal 2. Rounding that properly, it wouldn't do anything, but I want to take the risk. Just because it would be so pivotal. I mean, that instant healing is huge. Yeah, it's a PC game, but it is not free. I don't remember exactly how much it cost, but whatever the price was, it was definitely worth it.
Gleaming coat of bronze with which I'm adored now short one. Your doing is understand.
Excuse me, what? Asterius now has golden armor. Oh, because we put on the... Oh, shoot. We put on the Pact of Punishment to make this boss fight harder.
My father is to thank for that, not me. I've proven difficult for him to contain, so now I'm beneficiary of his latest Pact of Punishment. You're welcome.
I hadn't thanked you as of yet. Though come, I'll repay you suitably for having me encased within this suit.
Sounds like he doesn't appreciate the armor we gave him. So I'm just hoping... Okay, I can see already. He's creating a huge AoE when he slams down now. That's going to be really hard to dodge. And these are more challenging stuff we added to the boss fight. This is only the mini boss. This is only half of the actual boss. So I'm sure Theseus also will be buffed in some way, shape, or form. He's faster. He's leaving a trail of fire. important thing is we got him stacked with weak. That AoE did 15 damage while he was weak. I would probably put money on us dying to, not him right now, but to the actual boss fight on this floor. Just because he's so fast, and we're so slow, and I'm so scared. Diablo is a crazy game. I've done one playthrough on the Xbox. It was really cool. I'm super into the whole Angels and Demons aesthetic. We are getting our asses hit. That's new. I hate that. And the art on that game is beautiful. It would be fun to play through again as a new character. I did the Witch Doctor before, so there's a bunch of summons. I mostly just hit back and watch them fight. Yo! Well, good thing we took Skelly's keepsake, or we would have lost the run right there. This guy is insane, and after this run, that Pact of Punishment is going off. We will crank our heat in a different way. This guy's like harder than Hades is. My god.
Got you, Asterius.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on a dub for this one,
I accept
friends.
this message.
That sounds very good, though.
Heartbreak time.
Hermes is exactly what we're looking for, though. Not saying it's going to save the run, but it could potentially help. The only thing that could, quote-unquote, save this run is if we find Patroclus. Even then, I think we're probably going to lose, but without Patroclus, there's not even a chance of winning. Be careful if you hit them head on, they, ouch, do that. I guess I can just, the cast is so weak.
Look who.
For the love of God, do not die here. Please give me attack speed.
Last thing I ever want to do is slow you down, boss. So enough chit chat. Now pick and go. Go!
We did not get what we were looking for. We will take 2 extra dashes.
Faster than ever.
That will also help a lot. Yep, we need that healing, big time.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
Come and get it.
Maybe don't fight directly between the 2 arrow traps on the wall. So we don't want to take a lot of damage, but we also want to kill these guys very quickly to get more healing out of the chest. So a little bit of damage is okay.
Enough, I've better things to do.
Alright, so that's going to keep us going for now, at least. Though I can't help but to notice that neither of these are Patroclus. I mean, our damage is crazy. Do you see that 1400 crit? Like, the damage is there to win the run, but we just don't have the survivability as of right now. I think if we fought Hades right now and we had all of our Death Defiances, I don't think we would win, but I definitely think we could win. This newly buffed Theseus fight, I have no idea.
I'll hang on to these.
I mean, I lost 2 Death Defiances against the Minotaur alone. Alright, so we can't do that anyways. I was gonna say, I would really be tempted, but there's 0 chance we could go into Erebus and not take damage. And if you take damage, you lose your reward. So, I think that would be a big whiff. Don't really have a good way of dealing with you guys. Just try to hit him right at the tip of my sword. Don't. Ooh. Didn't like that. Alright, slow it down. Take out the... Oh, I didn't see him. Take out the bombers first. Alright, that whole room was just the worst.
A palm of power.
Borderlands 2 is a great game. Not
That's
a
great
bad
strength.
choice. We will take... Let's buffer main attack while they're weak.
I accept this.
Yo, it is Patroclus. There is hope yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we live to fight.
You're interfering with my quiet time, you know.
All Death Defiance is back, and that includes Skelly's. Incredible. Let's get some hype in chat. The run is well and alive.
In the name of Hades.
We'll get a decent cast.
Divine protection.
Alright, we're going full Death Defiance. I would like to at least beat this boss. I expect we'll lose lots of Death Defiances.
This has to be
What
some
is
kind of
that?
game.
He's got a chariot?
It's finally time, Mysterious. He's here. Aren't you now, you vile, insignificant hellspawn? Prepare now to be
Vile,
overrun.
insignificant hellspawn. We are so screwed.
Oh, this is unfair. That's a bronze-plated Macedonian Taulanda. What's an obnoxious bellyacre like you doing with the most durable chariot created to date?
Pah, you don't deserve to know. Suffice it that Asterius
I'm
and I
sorry.
were handsomely rewarded
Are those
once again.
miniguns?
And we shall not hesitate to exploit
I'm sorry, are
our
those
art
bullets strapped to his
against you.
chest? Dear Lord, what have we done? To say we are screwed is such a ridiculous understatement. Do you hear him gleefully laughing?
Stand your ground, hellspawn, and I shall run you down or run you
This is
through.
just immoral.
Hear that, Asterius?
We are getting melted. Oh, and he's firing artillery at us. That does 60 damage. Don't get me wrong, I am in no way salty. I do not get salty. I am, however,